Good morning, I'm Jennifer Von Reuter, and thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, October 15th. We're off to another rainy day. Let's check in with David Rogers, who is standing by in the Weather Center with a look at our forecast. Good morning, David. Breaking news this morning. A second healthcare worker in Texas has tested positive for Ebola. Turning to this morning's other top story, the search for Hannah Graham is being put on hold today. A combination of factors, including the weather, has forced efforts to pause until tomorrow. In this morning's Crime Watch, George Hughley's appeal of his 2012 murder conviction is now before Virginia's highest court. According to the Daily Progress, Hughley's attorneys began to argue his case before the state Supreme Court yesterday. They're claiming Hughley's Sixth Amendment rights were violated during his initial trial when he was convicted of murdering ex-girlfriend and UVA lacrosse player Yardley Love. Hughley's lawyers say some members of the jury in that trial were biased against him before the proceedings began. They also argue he was denied his right to counsel when one of his attorneys missed part of his trial with an illness. Hughley is currently serving a 23-year sentence. Our time is 6:05. Governor Terry McAuliffe is unveiling his new energy plan for the Commonwealth, but there's already some opposition to his efforts. NBC 29's Alana Austin explains. The governor's energy plan now heads to the General Assembly. Federal prosecutors are opposing a request from former Governor Bob McDonnell and his wife for a new trial on their public corruption charges. The former first couple asked the U.S. District Court for a new trial immediately after they were each convicted on several charges on September 4th. Now prosecutors are filing a motion with the court saying their request is without merit. The pair are scheduled to be sentenced on January 6th. Waynesboro schools are inching towards some major renovations. At the school board's request, Superintendent Jeffrey Castle is creating a committee made up of teachers, parents, and students to help prioritize school renovations. A recent study recommended complete renovations for Waynesboro High School and 2 elementary schools in the city. Castle says the high school is limited in classroom sizes and instructional space. Some students from Charlottesville's sister city in France are stopping by Central Virginia this week for a taste of American culture. We'll explain how some high school students are making them feel welcome. That's coming up.